I am Tracy Kimberly. I'm a member of Mount Calvary Lutheran Church. We've been members for several years. My husband and I, Brad, and we have two boys, Jacob and Ryan, who are also members. Mount Calvary changed our lives years ago when our oldest son came home, actually from Wednesday night church youth group, and decided he wanted to join Mount Calvary. And so we came to the church and we joined. We drifted away over the years, unfortunately. I felt God was speaking to me in one way or another, and I was very concerned with the pandemic. And so I started coming to church and doing it online. I was very thankful that we had online church services, and started doing daily devotions, and that brought me closer to the Lord. Brad had COVID. He came down with COVID around Thanksgiving time and ended up being hospitalized in an acute hospital where I work in Kearney. And he was getting better, and we thought he was coming home. And unfortunately, he took a turn for the worse, and both lungs collapsed. And they life flighted him from Kearney to Omaha. And the flight nurses and crew and the helicopter happened to be there at Good Sam, and so they got him to CUNMC Bergen, and he made the flight, and the team at Omaha was ready for him and got him put on ECMO, which is keeping him alive, like on life support. And so just even the people that I work with and my friends and family and church, it's not monetary. It's the love and support that you feel from everyone around you, in our church and even outside of our church. Willingness to jump in and just to help with whatever is needed and to be a support system. That's what I would call generosity means to me. And there was also a sense, I can say, in Brad's hospital room that I felt, and our family felt more comfortable there. It was like there was something in the room that was comforting and working through the staff taking care of Brad the whole time, and just many, many miracles that he was able to come out of days of, it was 38 days he was on the ECMO machine, which is the life support, and then they did the surgery on his lung, which was very touch and go. I definitely feel my church home was able to support me during this very troublesome time, is what I would say, challenging time, through pastor, through prayer chains, through people reaching out to see what it was they could do. In addition, friends of ours and through the church set up a fundraiser to help with any medical bills or whatever it was we needed. They did a soup and pie drive-through. They did a raffle, which people were so willing and just very generous in donating and giving back to just help. And just, I can't say enough. It was the prayers. It wasn't about the monetary stuff. It was definitely the prayers. Brad has, it's so many miracles 100 times over, because I know scientifically he shouldn't be here, but through the grace of God, he is. And through his journey, he was, like I said, he was in the ICU in Omaha from December 6th through about February 1st. Then we went to a long-term acute hospital to wean him off the ventilator, and then trach care, because he had a trach. And then on February 15th, we went to Kearney, and he was there until March 18th. And then he came home, and we had to build up his strength. He had to learn to walk again. And within a couple weeks, he started going back to work a couple hours on the weekends here and there. And then I would say by the end of his 4 weeks, when he was able to drive, he was back to work. His mind is like a steel trap. It's amazing, like when he went to the long-term care unit, or the long-term care facility, our son had lost a password and couldn't remember it, and he called, and Brad remembered it. He rattled it off. It's just those little things, and I mean, it's amazing. And we've got a great church. It's one thing I would tell Mount Calvary. We have a wonderful church, and everything that they've been doing and pastor's been doing of bringing those that maybe lost into the church and providing that safe haven, I guess I would say, and making Wednesday night evening churches available has been very, it's been a wonderful thing. We just got a wonderful church, and I see it growing. It's just going to take time.